Good morning. Happy Garden Wednesday, Western New York. We are going to have so much fun today. I am in the city of Tonawanda, which is halfway between Buffalo and Niagara Falls. If you're not from here, it's about 15-20 miles outside of the city of Buffalo. But I'm going to turn this camera around now and start walking and talking because we've got a lot to see this morning. So we are at Dean and Jody's house, and as you can see, their gardens are beautiful. But oh, trust me, we've only just begun. Not only are their gardens beautiful, their stuff is fun. Look at this old bicycle with a flag. I mean, just everywhere. And then they have a double lot, so all of this belongs to their property as well. But I can't even begin to tell you how much fun this is going to be. I don't know how we're ever going to get through it all, but we're going to keep walking and talking. So as we come up, I'm going to introduce you to Dean and Jody and Vinny, who Jody tells me is the star of the family. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
Welcome. We're great.
Thank you for inviting us to your gardens this morning. And there's so much to see that I'm going to say, let's walk and talk. And here's my favorite part. We talked about this when I was up at Knox. When there's an entrance to a garden, so special. Who created this? Both of you? Are you a team? Is one of you more involved than another? How does this work?
We're definitely a team.
Definitely a team. So Dean, we're going to come around here.
We bounce ideas off each other, or I'll start something and then she'll tweak it the right way. Jody's really good at designing things.
So you're the idea guy and Jody's the tweaker?
Or she has the idea and I make it.
You make it. Okay, so are you someone who has done that in your career, in your life?
No, just as a hobby, just kind of, I don't know, just always like to fiddle with things and build things, and it's just, yeah.
All right, so let's walk and talk. I'm going to give you the view of their back gardens. You didn't start at this extent. Where did you start with your gardens, and how did you get started creating these?
Well, when we first moved in, our house was pretty overgrown, so we pretty much stripped it down to nothing, and then just slowly, over the 33 years we've been here, just kept on adding on, changing things constantly. And then, you know, like say Jody will say she wants something, like this window box right here. So I went to Buffalo Reuse, picked up those drawers, and just made, you know, the window box out of them.
Why? Why would you not just go to Home Depot and buy a window box? Why did you go to a reuse place and buy drawers, for God's sakes?
We love to repurpose things. We love old stuff. Buffalo Reuse is one of my favorite places to go to. Just to go there and get ideas. You just walk around and you see something. And my big thing is I always bring stuff home, and Jody goes, what are you going to do with that? I go, I don't know. I go, I'm going to do something with it at some point. And it'll sit in their shed for sometimes a year, and then it just kind of something all of a sudden comes up, comes in your head. You can use it for that.
Maybe in your head. Not in most of our heads, let me tell you that for sure. So let's talk a little bit about a term that I would give you based on, we walked through the gardens a little bit earlier. Garbage picker? Would that be an apt term for you?
No, let's say curbside finds. A little classier.
Yeah.
Well, this is definitely a classy garden, so I will give you that, Jody.
Yeah.
I hear that.
We'll take the sidewalk shopper.
Sidewalk shopper. That's good. Curbside finds. I like that a lot. I call it garden picking.
Yeah.
Not garbage picking, but garden picking.
So between that and friends of ours giving us stuff, because we always tell them, don't throw anything away until you ask us, because we're probably going to want it. And they do. People bring us stuff all the time, and we just have been able to incorporate it into our landscape.
Have you ever turned anything down?
Yes.
Really?
What?
I don't know what, but yes.
Okay, so
not very often, but
one of the first things when we came back here was I love with this fountain. And I'm going to show, because everywhere in your garden where you have these curbside finds, you have signs that are pictures of what it used to look like. So this fountain, thanks Dean, was a upcycled curbside find of a sand pool filter. And how did it become this?
Jody had the idea of making it into a fountain, so I kind of just looked into it, and I don't know, just kind of made it.
I just want your mind, because I could never envision this from that sand pool filter. Jody, did you envision it that way? Like when you said to make a fountain? Come on.
I honestly did envision it just like that. I requested it to be painted, and then I didn't want a huge fountain, just something trickling over. And of course, he did it. He did it for me.
What a guy.
And I love it.
while we turn around, I'm just going to get the back of your house from here, and I don't dare you stay there because
Okay.
I'm going to come back to you, but I just want to show them not only the outside gardens, but the back of their house. Jody this year has started a porch, a deck upstairs full of flowers. Okay, so let's come back this way, and I would like to, I'm going to keep showing people your shed, your garden shed, and one of the things that I find remarkable about what you've done here, you don't just find cool things and hang them. I just want to show these. I'm fascinated, but you add to them. What is this on top of this old rake?
That flower, I forget what it's called. Jay Young was wonderful to us and graced us with these flowers that come up in the spring. And I'm sorry, I don't know the exact name of
But
it.
what possessed you to put it on top of an old rake and hang it on a door?
Well, the rakes were there, but I knew it needed something, so I kind of went around the yard, and that's what I came up with.